My name is Jeff Campbell, and I'm a first-time director here at Dover Players. And today I have the rare and wonderful opportunity to present a brand new play called Eubank, a celebration of life, love, and the celebration of New Teller Window. This is a sing-along, so inside your program right there is the words of the song. And for all the bank employees, there's a dress code. Make sure everyone's dressed properly. Because in the third scene, you get a chance to be part of the bank and everything. So just understand you have that. We want to thank the city of North Olmsted for allowing us to put on this play at no charge here at Old Town Hall. But the city does not provide any funding or any other organizations. So during the intermission, feel free to donate. We give lemonade and pretzels. So, also other plays are here. And we also have Todd, who's doing our next play here in November. So make sure you come back.
Please hold your applause.
Okay. So, without further ado, from the bottom of our thespian hearts, I present to you, Eubank.
Without cell phones, DVDs, personal computers, Facebook, Twitter, iPhones, and the like. Well, last part I can remember, we did survive the prehistoric days of some time gone by, but I'm not here to lecture you on the evils of technology. More important to tell you about a tale how my life almost took a wrong turn. It was fate that drove my brother and I to the small town of Eubank, Iowa, the only hotel and bank in Eubank. This tale, I tell you, hasn't been taken lightly. It's a word of caution how life can lead to places you may not even know you want to go. Or, as Mama would say, when life gives you lemons,
make lemonade.
You make lemonade. So sit back, relax, and turn off those electronic devices I was talking about, and relive a weekend with me I will never forget. Spud! Come here. Check this out. Bank president is locking right up on schedule. But he's talking to that woman on the corner. Watch. Bet she forgets to lock up. Bingo! What'd I tell you? The joint's unlocked, he's on his way home. This guy is so easy. I almost feel sorry about this one. Now, Spud, this is your first job. I don't think they'll be all this easy.
But if the bank's unlocked, don't you think we could hit the bank tonight and get out of town without any trouble? Why do we have to wait for later?
Spud. My naive older brother, you've got a lot to learn. First of all, if we did the job tonight, all we get are a few of us and some chump change. And the vault's got to be locked, or at least, might be locked. And this weekend's your big deal. Like I said, it's the opening of the new teller windows. New teller window dedication. You ever heard anything like that? Only at Eubank. And if they didn't do the job on Monday, it'll be full deposited over the weekend. Because these crazy people people are jumping on the offer of a cheap toaster, every $25 deposit. Believe me, town's celebrating this weekend. A holiday for new teller windows. Even this hotel is booked solid.
You want to maybe make another deposit tomorrow? That's, the $3 so far. And you said we got to know this bank like the back of our hand. But that teller, Billie, I think that's her name. Billie. Oh, she's so nice. I'm already starting to feel like a heel about this.
I'll never make it this game, Spud. Yeah. Make another $1 deposit. Gotta make sure we got their confidence. Now take a seat. Here's the plan. Alright, now, bank and the vault are time to open at 9 a.m. That's when we make our move. No one gets hurt. Remember that. No one gets hurt. We don't want that in our conscience. So, ready for this? Here's our weapons. And as we leave town with all that loot, we'll have bananas for a snack. And if you get caught, we'll just eat the evidence.
But you're a genius. I sure wouldn't want anyone to get hurt. They're such nice people.
Yeah, I know. But this is gonna be our profession. I mean, what else can we do? Got no jobs, no money, no education. But all we do know how to do is fool around with music once in a while. What would Mama say? What would Mama say? What would Mama say? What would Mama say? Will she brag about it or make a great rejoice, celebrate or put or just play court, knowing it was wrong just the same, or up to no good, not doing what we should? What would Mama say? What would Mama grab some grub, maybe have a beer or two, but no more than a couple. So I mean, tip-top shape pull this thing off Monday morning.
But you really do know what you're doing. If I had your experience, I wouldn't be so shaky on this. I'm counting on you to show me the ropes.
Be careful. Don't be too curry with these people. Remember, we got a job to do. The less they know about you and me, the better. No real names, no real addresses.
But you really do know what you're doing. But I still got butterflies about this whole deal.
Don't worry, big brother. I got the whole thing planned out. Yeah, I'm pretty smart, kind of think of it. Bananas for weapons, Eubank bank will outwit. No pistol or shotgun, just these two bananas. We'll make it quick and easy. We won't even wear bandanas. Yeah, this will be so easy. I really got a hunch. In and out and lots of loot. And then bananas for our lunch. We'll know we are successful. And that our heist is for real. When we count the money bags. And the bananas we finally peel. They can't stay with their arm. And that's the very best part. Hey! Oh, we have our bananas! And potassium is good for your heart. Remember how Mama used to make us eat bananas?
Son, would you like a banana with your lunch?
No, Ma.
But it has potassium!
I always wanted to tell her, Mama, I was feeling a little low on potassium today. Thanks for reminding me. To think, she graduated from the 6th grade, the only thing she remembers is that bananas have potassium. I mean, we're not scientists. Yeah, this sure ain't no John Dillinger stuff, but kid, come here, man. I want to break you right.
I was Billie's first customer today. Oh, that Billie. She's so nice and cute. And cute. Did I say she was nice and cute?
Cute. What, banker, you're talking cute? I only sent you in the first place to gain your confidence, and you go fall in love with the teller. You didn't give me your real name, did you?
Nah, she thinks my name is John Smith.
Good.
Hey, we made another deposit. That's $3 so far. But do you think I can withdraw the money before we rob the bank?
I don't believe this. We should have all hundreds. Anyone withdraw $3? I only sent you in the first place to gain their confidence. There's sheep up. This will be your first and last job.
Hey, there's Jumbo's. Let's go to Jumbo's. I heard it's really hopping. Can we go there?
No way. You may say something to the wrong person. Even your favorite teller might be there. No way, Spud. But cheer up, man. I'll bring you back a sandwich. Oh.
Well, this is it. Room 23. In this fabulous hotel, but come on in this thriving metropolis, Eubank. Our home for the weekend. Geez, finding this place and getting here is no easy task, but corporate office seems to think that this bank is some sort of sleeping giant. I sure hope they know what the hell they're talking about. Anyways, let's go over that battle plan after that dinner that wasn't exactly gourmet.
So it wasn't black tie and tail dress code. There's something neat about this town, though.
Oh yeah, the place is like in a time warp. Don't they realize we're halfway through the 20th century? Anyways, I figure tomorrow I'll go in and present the buyout offer to the bank president and, get kind of a feel for the place. I've got a list of the employees here. There's only 6 of them, so I'll just interview them myself. Now, it's funny, there's 6 and they don't have their ranking here. I suppose they put like by importance, and they have the first one under Franklin Ellsworth Van Gundy III, so probably the president. I figured this way, we'll go in there, I'll present it, we'll get them to sign the papers. You're a notary, you get it notarized, you can be in and out of there in one fell swoop. They won't know what hit them. It's 1 for you and 2 for me, bad for you that you're not me. That's the way it's got to be. Never give a sucker an even break. Never give a sucker an even break. When it comes to business, it's take. There's no room for conscience when you make the deal. Can't really care how the other guy feels. Forget the trees in the field, the grass and the hill, the sun and the sea, well, they don't pay the bills. It's 1 for you and 2 for me, bad for you that you're not me. That's the way it's got to be. Never give a sucker an even break. Never forgive a sucker an even break. When it comes to business, it's take.
If I thought you meant that, I'd leave right now. You're wrong to prejudge the people of Eubank. I just had the best T-bone steak dinner ever. And when was the last time you saw people laugh and sing and just really enjoy themselves that much? We may be paid by 32nd Bank of Chicago, but if I were you, I'd rethink what you're about to do. I mean, you've never even met Mr. Van Gundy, and he's never met you. For goodness sake, there's more to a business deal than taking advantage of the other person.
Paula, I am so glad you're not in charge. For my sake, for your sake, and for the sake of 32nd of Chicago. I mean, you don't get ahead playing the other guy's game. It's you versus them in the business world. And that's something you should just remember. Well, if we ever let women in management. This is 1951, don't forget. Anyways, I am paid to get the most for the least amount of money, no matter who it hurts. Now, I'm going in there with a lowball figure, much lower than authorized by corporate. From what I understand, this bank doesn't have a board of directors, family-owned, so perhaps this Frank and Ellsworth Van Gundy will let it go for much less than it's worth. And I can be out of this town, be a real feather in my cap. I'd never have to come back to a little town like this again.
It just might be a good idea for you not to come back into town. The owner of Jumbo's Bar and Grill didn't seem too thrilled when you made fun of his bib overalls. I mean, he seemed like a nice guy, but you got out of there just in time. Tact is not your strong suit.
Okay, I'll admit the food was pretty good and the people were kind of nice. And oh, did you see that drunk? That drunk over in the corner singing and dancing
It was
and
hilarious.
telling jokes? So what I hear is he's the guard for the Eubank Bank. Boy, is he gonna feel like crap tomorrow. But anyways, back to the plan.
How about the $1.95 T-bone steaks? With your usual 20-cent tip, it'll be an even better deal once you've had your expense account, which I know you will. Say, $1.95 T-bone steak. Don't you wish it was 1951?
Yeah, you know, that would have cost a lot more. That would have been $3 or $4 in Chicago. But it would have had more amenities. Now anyways, back to this battle plan. Tomorrow we'll go and we'll just go around town for a bit, and we're going to stop into the bank before it opens and kind of get a feel for the place, see what pulse is like there, and I'll try to figure out why Third Second thinks it's such a great buyout. There's one thing, Paula. I'm going to ask you this. We have to set some ground rules for tonight.
Ground rules?
Well, you know, I understand that you're a young woman. I'm sure you have thoughts of romantic evenings. I mean, after all, you're only human with natural desires. And here you are, alone, with a vulnerable widower who's intelligent, affluent, and if I must say myself, quite handsome.
Yes, you must say so.
Sorry, what was that? Anyways, I'm going to ask you to please try to control your emotions. I'm sorry, but no hanky-panky. Perhaps another time, another place. But for now, you must excuse me. I have to be getting ready for bed.
Here's the right place for someone with class, but the wrong for someone so crass. You either got it or you don't. You either like him or you won't. 'Cause you can't make it, invent it, can't buy it, can't rent it. The word is class, class, class. Here's the right place for someone with class, but the wrong for someone so crass. You either got it or you don't. You either like it or you won't. 'Cause you can't make it, invent it, can't buy it, can't rent it. The word is class, class. Good morning, Mr. Hrivka. Happy Friday and Nutella Window Day.
Thank you for coming in early today. This is a great day for Eubank Bank. My grandfather, who founded this institution, is looking down on us today. God rest his soul. I hope we have enough toasters for the promotion. We got 75, and that should be enough, but I hope not. Now don't forget, a $25 deposit, and then a toaster is theirs. But no more than one toaster to a customer. One thing I might mention, I had a call from Chicago by a man who said something about a buyout, and even said he would be in town this morning to discuss it. I was telling him about our new toaster program when he said he had an authorized offer for me. But we do not have enough toasters for anybody but our customers. He even said he wanted to talk with my employees. But if he does, we're not interested in any buyout of our toasters. Are there any questions?
No.
When you go to your workstations, double check your appearance. Make sure your cash drawers are in order. And smile, smile, smile. One more time. As you know, the policy of Eubank Bank is to be courteous to everyone. So if this gentleman from Chicago comes in about a toaster buyout, well, be courteous but firm. Now, in honor of our new teller windows, let us all sing the Eubank Bank of Eubank song.
Mr. Hrivka, I don't know the Eubank Bank of Eubank song.
That will not do. Penny, please open the employee handbook. On the cover, you'll find the words to the Eubank Bank of Eubank song. My father started it, you see, a bank of savings and integrity. They made it grow and grow without a single fee. Then gave the bank to me.
The Bank of Eubank, I was the best bank of Eubank, I was your bank of Eubank, I was is the bank for me.
Wow, that is exciting.
Yes, it is. I'm inspired every time I hear that song.
As Frank would say, I'll drink to that.
I don't think that was quite the inspiration he was thinking of.
Well, can we sing it again?
I can't remember. The Bank of Eubank, I was the best bank of Eubank, I was your bank of Eubank, I was is the bank for me.
And now the teller windows are proudly on display. We can open up those doors, and this is what we'll say. A $25 deposit gets a free toaster today. For the grand teller window opening, I can hear my father say.
The Bank of Eubank, I was the best bank of Eubank, I was your bank of Eubank, I was is the bank for me. The is the bank for you, is the bank for us. Your bank, you bank, you bank, I bank, your bank, you bank.
You know, the least you could have done was take me out last night, Harold. I mean, after all, it was probably the most exciting weekend in Eubank's history. But no, I'm only here when you're in the mood. Sometimes I wonder what I see in you, and what you see in me.
Come on, man, ease up. Put your stuff and jump with us. Have to wait till a few days for the guys. Just time to slip away. No.
Just like all the rest, just like all the rest. I have just come in, only second best. Just like all the rest, just like all the rest, just like all the rest. I have just come in, only second best. Just like all the rest. So hard to compete with someone so devoted, who can give you all you need and keep it sugar-coated. I know that I've lost the battle for your heart, 'cause there's always someone else who's had a real head start. anybody in town who would walk in, but it might be good business practice to be a little more careful.
You're absolutely right, Penny, especially since we received that big shipment of toasters. But I made sure I hid them behind the potted plants because you can never be too careful. Oh, by the way, I hear Jumbles was really jumping last night. Did you get a chance to celebrate with the rest of the town? You know, it's not every day we do something so momentous as a new Teller Windows dedication. I'm so excited I couldn't sleep last night.
No, Hank, I stayed home and baked bread. I had no one to go with. Besides, I heard it was so crowded you could hardly get in the door. Probably because our dear old Franklin was a one-man show. I wonder how he's going to feel today. Anyway, they say there were a lot of out-of-towners there. I wonder how they like our little city. I mean town. I mean village. I mean hamlet.
Oh, geez, Penny, you should have been a reporter. I just asked you if you were at Jumbo's last night, and I got a blow-by-blow account. But you're like family to me, and that's what makes this little bank so much fun. Well, I know bigger banks are the trend these days, but to tell you the truth, I hope Eubank can always bank on the Eubank Bank of Eubank no matter where we rank.
Thanks, Hank.
The only trouble is, you're too sharp, too nice to be alone.
Should have thought about that last night, Hank.
Well, everything's in order. We must be professional. The eyes of the whole town. The whole county will be upon us. This is not just a new Teller window dedication. It's the culmination of a dream that I've had for years. Are we up to it?
Yes, Miss Stickler.
Yeah, everything's in its place. You know who hasn't shown up yet? Mr. Franklin Ellsworth Van Gundy III. Why, oh why, does Jumbo's Bar have to open at 7 a.m.? And why do they have to serve Franklin when they know how important this weekend is? I swear, if our clients didn't love him so much, he'd be sleeping under a muddy river bridge somewhere. Just can't dislike the guy. There's something wrong with me. He's got me up a tree. I'm too old to have a crush. The man is on my brain. He's driving me insane. The man could be a rush. Oh, he's not my cup of tea. But what is there about him? What is there about him? There's something wrong with him. He's got me on a limb. Don't know the reason why. He's got so many friends. The party never ends. He's such a crazy guy.
Getting better. My key worked at a third try this time. Howdy, Hank.
Good morning.
Howdy, Penny. Howdy, Harold. Howdy, Billie. Howdy, Margaret. This is it. This is all they're talking about over across the street at Jumbo's. I would hopefully get an early start in the morning just to get a feel for this great week.
Frank, you've got time. You better go next door and have some coffee. Just be back at 9 o'clock. Make sure it's coffee.
You got it, boss. Ta-ta!
I really love the man. Besides, if I fired him, there'd be a riot in Eubank. Dang, his new nameplate came in, I forgot to give it to him.
Oh, look ahead, Mr. Hrivka. I'm sorry, we're closed. Please come back at 9 o'clock. We'll be open then.
We're here from Chicago. We're here about the buyout. I believe we're expected.
Well, let them in, Margaret. Now we'll see why they come all the way from Chicago just to buy out toasters. Are they insane?
My name is J.C. Paddington. And this is my secretary, Miss Quartermain. We're here about the buyout.
Well, you'll have to speak to Hank about that.
Hank. How do you get Hank out of Franklin? Maybe Frank. Hard to say in this weird town.
Welcome to Eubank and Eubank Bank.
Yes. Like I was telling your woman, my name is J.C. Paddington. I'm from 3rd Second Chicago. We're here about the buyout. Now, what I understand is this is a family-owned bank, and you've been given all decision rights and decision-making by the family board.
I don't quite understand.
Well, here. Perhaps you should sit down and read this.
Oh, Mr. Paddington, I'll need that inventory over the weekend. I will read your buyout proposal before Monday. I'll have your answer then. Just come in at 9 a.m.
Right, this will be our first and final offer, but very well, 9 a.m. it is. We'll have it signed. I'll have my secretary notarize it, as will yours.
Notarize a toaster transaction? Are they all like this from Chicago?
Oh, wow. One more most important thing. I would like all of your employees to come on in tomorrow, room 23 around 2:15. I know your bank closes at 2 o'clock. That'll give them 15 minutes to freshen up and be there on time.
It's very kind of you to host a party. I'll make certain they all attend, at least for a little while, because there will be lots of festivities in town.
Party? I will not take no for answer. Good day, sir.
Man, there's a guy who could brighten the room just by leaving it. Well, my father and grandfather told me that every time someone stepped foot in this bank, they treat him with kindness, honesty, and respect. So that's the way it's going to be with Mr. Paddington. But Penny, call Des Moines and alert them we might need a rush shipment of toasters. If they're as good as Mr. Paddington thinks, we should have no trouble. Just think, in 10 minutes we open, then the ribbon cutting ceremony at 10 o'clock, the mayor's speech at noon, the Eubank High School band concert at 4 p.m., the celebration dinner tonight, and oh yes, I guess Mr. Paddington's party tomorrow after closing. Have to come on in. Oh, Penny, type up a memo. Thank her. Informing everyone they should attend. It's in room 23 at 2:15. Come on in.
Gee, Hank, why a memo? There's only 4 people to tell. Is that Chicago protocol rubbing off on you? Just kidding. You just stay as sweet as you are.
I don't know. I guess I never could conform to the formality of a big bank or work with a stuffed shirt like Mr. Paddington.
I'm sorry, we're closed.
Oh,
Come back in 8 minutes.
door must not lock with Mr. Paddington up. Oh, sir, if you just want to make another $1 deposit, we can take care of you. But Margaret, just make sure the door is locked. Although I can see a crowd of about 3 people already waiting out there.
Hi, Miss Nichols. Or can I call you Billie?
Hi, Mr. Smith, or can I call you John? Oh, another $1 deposit. Yes, $3 this week. It all adds up.
I know it's not much, but someday it'll be a lot, and then I'll be somebody.
You don't have to be rich to be somebody. I like it just the way you are.
Oh, got a crush on Billie, I do. Forget Billie, I couldn't.
What's that, John?
Oh, nothing. I gotta wait, the big rush outside of it. I gotta go.
Big deal, Billy. I think I sure know romance with John, believe me. You know, I actually give you credit for being nice to a guy like that. But again, I guess that is your job. Billy, you know you should encourage him, because you've already got a winner, and that's me. I mean, last night, the chicks were all over me at Jones. I didn't give them time today. I was sure tempted now. You know, Billy, sometimes I don't think you know what you got. Because let's be honest, only last 5 minutes if I were out here for market. Know what you do.
Stick around, you'll find out soon enough.
You two kiss and make up, but do it after hours. Right now we have the reputation of Eubank Bank of Eubank in our hands. So, let's be professional and smile! Smile!
Grandpa and Pop, I know you're watching. This one's for you. 10, 9, 8,
7,
6,
5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Unlock the door, Penny.
feeling so small. I feel like I have a fever coming on. Hey, how about we check out Jumbo's? It was great fun last night. What do you say, want to go?
Nah, the place depresses me. Way too many happy faces. Maybe I'll just stay here and try to figure out some way just to squeeze a little bit more money out of this deal. You know, I have an idea. I'll add an addendum to that contract I gave Van Gundy. You know, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, by the way, I was thinking ahead. I brought the Monopoly game. Well, I can teach you about business and it'll keep us out of trouble, if you know what I mean.
I'll try to control myself, Mr. Paddington. Should I slug you now or later?
What? Oh, so Monopoly it is then. Unless, of course, you want to take advantage of me.
And I'll never be the one you love.
Shall we try to find each other?
What the heck are you thinking of? Good night, Mr. Paddington. I'll bring you back a sandwich.
Oh. How does she resist?
Spud! Wake up! I got a special assignment for you. I want you to run to the Eubank market and pick up some food. You play low all weekend.
But I know you're the boss and know everything that we have to do. Can't we do this in the morning?
Don't answer questions, Spud. We agree. I'm in charge. I'll explain later. This is your first assignment. Be flexible to work with me. Now take your time. Just buy enough food for the weekend. All right?
Okay.
All right. Now, here's some money. Now we're broke until Monday. All right? Go. Chop chop. Welcome to my home away from home. Well, that was some surefire Jumbo's place. I didn't know I could dance that well. In fact, I didn't know I could dance at all.
Isn't it funny how we're both from out of town? We both came here on this little town's busiest weekend of the year. We both left our business partners to check out Jumbo's. And we both love T-bone steaks. What are the odds of that? Don't get me wrong or anything, it's just my business partner, he's kind of a pompous ass. And it was kind of refreshing to be around a fun human being for a change.
I know what you mean, Paula. For a while tonight, I even forgot why I was in town. But aren't you taking a chance to come to my place?
I'm staying near here. Very near here. Besides, I can take care of myself. Don't get me, I mean, thanks so much for your concern. You're such a sweetheart.
I can already tell you've got more schooling than me. I mean, more schooling than I. Although I was in the top 10 of my class. Of course, there were only 50 of us, but I guess that beats the bottom 10.
Sure, I got my degrees, but I think I've been around a few stuffed shirts for too long. Some of them only care about the bottom line. Oh, it sure was a ball, and time really does fly when you're having fun, but I've got to be going. My business partner, he's my boss, and he's going to grill me on everything.
Well, I kind of had a feeling about tonight.
You did?
And I kind of hope that you did too. Only trouble is, we live in two different worlds. You're successful and I'm not. Although I should be coming some real money soon. And then I'll be as good as anybody.
But you'd be shocked at what I've witnessed. Money does not make the man. It's character, and honest work, and pride in what you accomplish. That's why I enjoyed tonight so much. After spending what seemed like eternity with the biggest war from here to Chicago.
Well, there's a lot you don't know about me. I mean, anyone can give a good impression for a few hours. Maybe you overrate me. Then again, there are things I don't know about you. What I do know, I like a lot. Please don't leave. Don't leave just yet. I'm afraid I'll be available. And I'm leaving Eubank on Monday, and God, Paula. Oh my God. I never want to forget this time with you. But if and when I get to Chicago, maybe? Maybe?
You have my address.
Great! Now we have one weapon.
Let's say goodbye here. You don't need to walk me to my door.
Spud! I hope you brought bananas tonight. Didn't? Oh well. First thing in the morning. Got a job to pull, but got a girl on my brain. Yeah, I'm talking about Paula, Quartermain. Oh, what a mess I'm in. I gotta be strong for Spud and me. What would Mama think? We'll just have to wait and see. Oh, what a mess I'm in.
I'm in from Chicago with the man who stinks. I wouldn't trust him with $1, and I don't care what he thinks. Oh, what a mess I'm in. I'm falling for Bud. I just met him, you know, living here in Eubank. Iowa wouldn't be a bad place to go. Oh, what a mess I'm in.
I'm a little scared. I gotta be frank. Oh yeah. Because this is my first time robbing a bank. Oh, what a mess I'm in. What would Mama say if she could see Bud and I? How would I answer her? And would I tell a lie? Oh, what a mess I'm in. I'm a little scared. I gotta be frank. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about
my first time.
Paula, Quartermain. Oh, what a mess I'm in. I gotta be strong
If she
for
could see
Spud and me.
how would I answer her?
We'll just have
Would I
to wait
tell
and
a lie?
see. Oh, what a mess I'm in. There you have it. I'm in a real pickle. There's actually Eubank, and frankly, I'm stuck in the middle. So go have a drink and a light snack, and come back after the intermission for the second act.
I have never been beaten playing Monopoly in my entire life, especially not by a woman. I'll tell you, if we had more time, I'd show you how I make my comeback. But we got those damn bank employee interviews coming up. It's 2 o'clock now. They're due at 2:15, so we'll just call this game a draw.
Mr. Paddington. Mr. Paddington, I own all the railroads, the yellows, the greens, the reds, and the utilities. And you want to call this game a draw? Now, I'm sure you didn't mean to hide this heart place in your car, in your sleeve. You wouldn't have done that on purpose now, would you? I mean, if you did something like that in real life, you might actually need a get out of jail free card. But thanks for showing me the ropes. You really taught me a lot. You showed me what to do in business and what not to do. Anyways, what's the plan once they get here?
Well, since this 5-star world-renowned hotel has no banquet room, has no meeting rooms, I'm just going to hold the interviews right here, room 23. Well, there's only 6 of them, and they're probably not used to much better. I must have fallen asleep last night before you got back. Did you have another unforgettable evening in this godforsaken town?
It was not forgettable. Quite a night. Quite a night. Only that night could have lasted forever.
Oh, by the way, where's my sandwich?
About your sandwich, I left it in the lobby. Yeah, I'll go get that. I'll go to the lobby and get that.
All right. Well, I might as well get ready for these interviews. Oh, here we go. Come in.
Hi, I'm Billie Nichols. I'm here for the I guess I'm the first one here for the party.
Party? Who said anything about a party? Well, come in anyways. Wait. First, how about you go and see if you can find a couple of chairs. I called down to the desk, but they seem to be about as inefficient as the rest of this town. Maybe you can find an unlocked room and steal a couple of chairs.
All right, sir. But I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a party in room 23.
What is wrong? Party. It's all about their future. Come in.
Hello, I am the head teller of Eubank Bank from Eubank. I was told to report here for some sort of party, so where's the party?
Wait a minute. Before we go on about a party, please, I need your name. I've met Billie Nichols, Pennywise or Margaret Stickler. I'm also looking for a Harold Draw, Hank Hrivka. Is that how you pronounce it? No, Franklin Ellsworth Bank.
I am Margaret Stickler. Mr. Hrivka and Ms. Wise will not be attending due to commemorative speeches previously scheduled. As for Mr. Franklin Ellsworth Van Gundy III, I believe I know where I can find him. I'll be happy to locate him and present him here. He's not far. I shall return.
What's wrong with these people? I mean, Paula can't even see how simple they are. I mean, don't they realize this is about their future? It's not a party. Where is this Franklin Ellsworth Van Gundy? Here we go again. Come in.
Yeah, I'm looking for some guy named Paddington who says he's throwing a party. It'd be good if the jungle is where it's at tonight.
There's no party. This is about your future. Hey, sit down, you little ingrate. Now fill out these forms.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, mister. If I do fill out this crap, what's in it for me?
Well, what do you know? Somebody in this town that didn't have that killer instinct for business. Everyone else in this town is all soft and friendly. Don't even realize that the only thing that really matters is the bottom line. You know what, son? You stick with me, and I'll show you how to get around the business. I'll show you all the shortcuts. As a matter of fact, I'm working on a deal right here in this town. And if you give me some inside information, I'll cut you in on it.
Sounds good to me. I mean, other than my nightlife and my love life, fucking love it.
But
but it's only for 2 years, and that's as far as I go, unless I start looking out for myself.
Harold, my boy, tell me about yourself. You got family here in Eubank? Property? Girlfriend?
No family here, certainly no property. Oh, yeah, I've had a girlfriend. Or 2, or 3. Oh, yeah, all right, give me those forms and I'll have it all down in black and white.
You know, Harold, I like your me first attitude. There may be a place for you in 3rd, 2nd, Chicago.
Yeah, I've heard of 3rd, 2nd. But what's with that whole toaster purchase thing going? There's a smoke screen for something big going on?
Toasters? It's just counting toasters out of mind. What is wrong with them? I hope, let's see, I gotta figure out what's going on here. Paula went to get my sandwich, that Billie kid went to get some chairs. Margaret Stickler went to get Franklin Ellsworth Van Gundy III. Hank Hrivka and Pennywise, there's some commemorative speeches. Oh, don't they realize my time is money? Son, I hope you're more efficient than the rest of these people. Look at the time. Where the hell are they? And what's that racket next door?
Spud? Is that you? Paula! Paula! I'm so glad to see you! Saying goodbye last night was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I allowed to forget the appearance of the room. It was hard to find a time and place this weekend.
I know what you mean.
My business partner should be back shortly. He's also my older brother.
I'd love to meet him. Do you mind if I stay?
Sure, but this is his first business trip, so the less said about it, the better.
Okay.
Spud, I'd like to meet Paula.
Hi, Paula. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Boy, you guys must love bananas.
Pardon me, I'm looking for a couple of chairs for a meeting. Oh, hi, John.
Hi, Billie. Hi, Billie. That's Billie.
I've been kind of thinking about you in the cute way you're always asking for me as your teller. It's really flattering.
John, is this the Billie you've been raving about? Anyway, I'm Bud. This is my newfound friend Paula.
Didn't you tell me your brother's name was Spud?
I did. That's his, nickname. That's his nickname.
I like the name Spud.
Billie, is that you? What are you doing here? The party is in room 23. Hey, look who I found at Jumbo's bar. None other than Franklin Ellsworth Van Gundy III.
Who else?
You said there's a party? There's a party? Where?
Oh,
Where?
Franklin, the party's next door. But it sure looks like a real loser.
Well, I know Margaret. I know Billie. Looks like I got 3 new friends.
Meet Bud, Paula, and Spud.
Great. If you're looking for a party, why gamble on a loser? We know that fun is guaranteed across the street at Jumbo's.
Well, we here at the Eubank Bank of Eubank have had much success in our new teller window celebration, so I say, let's do it. Let's go.
Okay, great. I'm starving. You have a banana? Thanks. You don't want a banana? There's nothing like beer and banana.
Come on, Frank.
Sir, Anna, Spud, I have to go out and get something for our business plan. Again. Why don't you stay here and go over your part of the business plan? Again.
Okay.
All right.
I think I'll stay here for a minute with Spud. I'll be along shortly.
Well, all right. Don't worry about my brother. He's harmless.
We'll see.
Oh.
So, Spud, I know you're bashful, and believe it or not, so am I. But I find you so refreshing honest and cute. I'd really like to get to know you better. I'm not the luckiest in love.
Well, Billie, there's something I really want to tell you. Every single time I go to the bank, my knees get weak and I forget why I'm there. And I was just wondering what it'd be like to kiss you.
Oh, well, worry and wonder cause stress, and we wouldn't want that, would we? Come here, Spud.
Ha!
It's too bad. One hug too much. I'm scared to your touch. Just a little kiss or two to get me through the day. Just a little hug or two, and I'll be on my way. Careful with those kisses and what they do to me. I really have to leave now, but tomorrow I'll be free.
Oh, bye-bye, Billie.
Look what time it is by now. Have to hurry at this rate. One more kiss before I go. It's getting very late. One more hug before I leave. We'll have to make it fast. One more kiss or two or three. We'll have to make them last. Trying to get out. Wave your arms around me. Can't think beyond right now. I wish I could resist them, but I really don't know One kiss too many, one hug too much. How can I leave? I'm a slave to your touch. Don't lock the door, don't close the drips, don't rub my back, don't feed me grapes. No smelling song, no glass of wine, but I could be yours, and it could be mine. Started with a goodbye kiss, it lasted way too long. How were we to know then it would take us both this long? Next time when I see you, just a handshake it will be. Woo! Unless we can say goodbye
With a kiss or two or three.
No! I have to go to Jumbo's. Are you sure you have to stay here? When will I see you again?
Monday. But Billie, there's something I really got to tell you. It's really...
I know. I feel the same way. I gotta go. It'll keep till Monday.
Boy, that was some sure fun at Jumbo's place. Night I'll never forget. But we gotta get last night in our heads. Because when we robbed that bank on Monday, that's the only reason why we're in Eubank.
But I'm having a real hard time concentrating. I'm not sure we're doing the right thing. But I'm sure with your confidence and experience, we'll get through this.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I haven't heard anyone like Paula before. Kind of changed you guys' way of thinking.
Where do we go from here?
Where do you go from here?
Billie called me cute.
And Paula called me dear.
They don't know how bad we are, exactly why we're here. Maybe change our plans, we gotta think this through.
But we haven't any dough. What are we gonna do?
Where do we go from here? Where do you go from here?
Oh, sorry you didn't have the pleasure of my company again, Billie, but I'm going to spend some time with a guy who really knows what he's doing and who knows how to get ahead. This guy knows every trick in the book.
Well, I'm grateful to the man Harold Draw. Let me tell you why. I'm not the only one who's loved you. I'm not the only one you've loved. But now it's time to find another. What the heck was I thinking of? You shared yourself with others, though you had me at your touch. You never knew how much I cried. Well, let me tell you just how much. 10,000 lakes of Minnesota, the rivers of Idaho, the streams of Ohio. That's how my tears have flown. But the latest thing you pulled on me was the worst one of them all. This week I cried my eyes out. I cried Niagara Falls. You see that I'm the only one. Well, let me stop you in advance. Just pack your bags, get out of here. You lost your final chance. I never asked for anything, and there's nothing you've done for me. Now here's a favor I want from you. It's my farewell wish, you see. Jump the falls. They call Niagara without a barrel. Would be best. And make sure when you're diving, you don't wear flotation vest. Oh, I really didn't mean it when I said what you could do. But don't come knocking at my door, 'cause you and I are through. 'Cause you and I are through.
How about that, Penny? We sure lucked out. We went through 74 toasters over the weekend and have just one left. Oh, darn. I meant to read Mr. Paddington's proposal over the weekend, but I forgot to take it home to study it. Oh well. He said it'll be in today. I'll just read it then. Why the toaster buyout? The manufacturer of the toasters in Des Moines has a good inventory and will ship any amount they want in Chicago. I still can't figure out why Third Second would want them from us and not buy direct. They must have heard I'm a shrewd negotiator. Well, what do you know? Every once in a while, I do something right. Penny, send out a memo thanking everyone for an unforgettable weekend.
Again, Mr. Hrivka, there's only 4 of us here, and all within 30 feet.
Of course. I should know better. My grandfather and my father taught me to save paper. I assumed everyone had some fun over the weekend.
Mr. Franklin Ellsworth Van Gundy III. You were the perfect gentleman Saturday night. I didn't know you were such a good dancer. You could tell a joke with the best of them. And sing? I didn't think they were going to let you stop. I wonder why you're not always 100% when you're here on duty.
Well, you weren't so bad yourself last night.
Well, there must have been a time I didn't love you, but I don't remember when. There may have been a way to forget you, but I couldn't find it then. Now I know just one thing, and that one thing is so true. You are my certain someone, and I should have followed through. Now, I don't need money, I don't need fame, don't need excitement, hell, I play that game. Just want you near me, right by my side. The flame is burning, it never dies.
This time we'll make it and we'll be true. We'll grab tomorrow and start anew. I know you love me, don't hesitate. You know I love you, it's not too late.
There must have been a time I didn't love you, but I don't remember when. There may have been a way to forget you, but I couldn't find it then. Now I know just one thing, and that one thing is so true. You are my special someone, and I should have followed
It won't take money, it won't take fame.
Don't need excitement, hell, I played that game.
I played that game, we played that game.
It's almost 9 a.m. Let's get ready to open. But let's hear our song one more time.
Eubank, go Eubank. I was the best bank of Eubank, of Eubank. I was your bank of Eubank, of Eubank. I was, is the bank for me. The bank of Eubank, of Eubank. I was the best bank of Eubank, of Eubank. I was your bank of Eubank, of Eubank.
It's 9 o'clock, Frank. Open the door.
Hey, I was really proud of you Saturday at the dedication ceremony. You memorized the speech I wrote for you and only flubbed up a few of the lines. Like saying this is the safest bank in town. Heck, it's the only bank in town.
Penny, I don't know what I would do without you.
Where's Van Gundy? Where's Van Gundy?
No need to shout, Mr. Paddington. He's right there by the door.
Something shady's going on here. I won't tolerate anything shady. I want the bank president.
Wake up, Frank. Frank. Oh, here's your new nameplate. I hope you like it.
Hey, Billie. Sure fun meeting you Saturday night. I just had a ball. I love this little town.
I do too. And hey, those brothers we met were not half bad either. Oh, back off, Harold. She's not even in your league.
You're the president?
Sir?
This bank, You're the president
Yes, sir.
of the bank. This bank.
Yes, President.
Well, did you read the proposal? What did you think? Is it a deal?
I forgot to read it over the weekend, but here it is. I can read it now.
You forgot to read it? You forgot to read it? What's wrong with you people? Oh my.
You
surrounded.
Chicago calling. Chicago calling? Oh my, would you repeat that? Well, you better talk to our president. Hey, it's Chicago calling about Mr. Paddington.
You say a Mr. Julius C. Paddington is wanted by Illinois authorities for fraudulent activities against his Third Second Bank headquarters, and we are to hold him here, and Illinois marshals will arrive shortly? Can you repeat that? Frank! Frank, draw your weapon and arrest this man now.
Who? What? Why?
The man is wanted for bank fraud in Chicago. Take him to the vault until the feds arrive. It's ventilated and just about the size of a small jail cell.
Okay, you follow me. Hey, wait a minute. I'll wait.
Fellas, I want to thank you both. You're genuine heroes. Why were you carrying guns?
We just like bananas. Lots of potassium.
Hey, look, it's Billie and Paula. Hey, call the Eubank Gazette and tell them we've got a sensational story here, and not just a prank at the Eubank Bank of Eubank.
But Hank, we only publish once a month.
Yeah, but this could be an extra. Read all about it edition.
Okay, but they're only reporters out fishing this week. And besides, he's the one that sets the type. So why don't we put all of our ideas down on paper, and I'll take it after work.
Good idea. Hey guys, I didn't even get your names.
Oh, this is Bud and Spud Smith.
Spud Dudley.
Wait, you said your name was John Smith, and then Spud Smith, and now Spud Dudley?
Bud, help me out here.
Well, you see, it's a funny story. Truth is, we were thinking of moving Mom up here, but didn't know if this is the place for us, and now we know. This is the place for us!
Well, of course, there should be a reward for this. Maybe not from Eubank Bank of Eubank, but certainly from First, Second, or First, Third, or whatever they call themselves. All I know is Eubank Bank is on First Street in Eubank, and you can bank on it.
Sorry, everybody. The vault was locked, and I put the gun down to do the combination. Well, you guess the rest.
You know, before I make my escape, I gotta tell you, this is the most inefficient bank in the entire state. Heck, the entire country, probably the entire world.
Well, I just want you to know that everyone in this bank is at least honest. Probably honest to a fault.
You two keep your hands out of your pockets, get over there with their so-called bank president. And you too, you security guard, Mr. Franklin Ellsworth Van Gundy III. What that thing had me fooled. Now, before I leave, I have one question. What's going on with those toasters? You know what? Never mind. I don't care. Because nothing, and I mean nothing, would ever bring me back to this town again. Just stay there. Come on, Paula.
Drop that gun, Julius. It'll work.
What are you doing? I'll have your job. I'll have your career.
You have my job? You can't even type. And where you're going, they don't even need a typist. Except for maybe the warden.
Frank, if the vault is now unlocked, take Mr. Paddington to his temporary quarters. And Margaret, you better go with him to make sure nothing goes wrong.
Not even sure.
Frank, I'd like to speak with you after the prisoner security. Fellas, thanks again. I hope you choose to stay at Eubank. I'm going to check from the Eubank Bank of Eubank. I'm sure you'll receive a stipend from Chicago as well.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Wait till Mama hears about this.
She'll be so proud of us. Oh, let's go call her now.
Okay, come on, Paula.
Hank, we've got the prisoner locked up in the vault, and I've got all my bags of cash pulled out in the hallway for the pickup this morning.
Hank, that cad, Mr. Paddington, was mad about his new pad. I was a tad sad he was so bad, but I'm glad he's been had.
Roger, thank you for all your help. Frank, you know I love you. All the customers love you. You're one of the reasons Eubank Bank is the best bank in Eubank, or the only bank. You know what I mean. You just have to stay more awake at your job as bank guard of Eubank Bank of Eubank. Well, true, we've never had a robbery, so I guess that means you're doing a good job, but please, stay alert.
You've got it, Hank. From now on, I'm going to be on my toes. Right here in my chair.
At last, things are finally back to normal. Yep, finally back to normal.
Well, good morning. Good morning. Oh, good morning, dear.
Good morning. May I help you?
Oh, you know I just couldn't make it Saturday. Is it too late to get a toaster?
Oh, I don't think so. I think we have just one left.
Oh, really? Oh, I have to see this. Oh, let me see. Oh. Well, come with me. I've got this bag of 2,500 pennies that I've been saving for years. Oh, do you have time to count them? Oh, I'm afraid I'm holding you up.
What? What? Hold on. Put your hands in the air. Don't be rude. The room is surrounded.
Frank, how can the building be surrounded when there's only one policeman in town and he's on vacation? Besides, that's your sister.
Sometimes you just have to get out of the way of life. I married Paula, and Spud married Billie. It was a double wedding. Billie is now the head teller of Eubank, and Paula is the vice president. We used our award money from 3rd, 2nd in Chicago to open up our own produce stand. Bananas are our specialty. Hank married Penny, and they had a little girl. I'm pretty sure she'll be the 4th generation president of Eubank Bank of Eubank. As Mr. Franklin Eubank got to the 3rd and Margaret Stickler, well, they both retired. They moved to Florida, not in their life. See every Friday at Jumbo's. As Mr. Julius C. Paddington and Harold Draw, I bet you guess what they're doing. Their monopoly skills couldn't be better. And as for Clara, the toast she bought on that fateful day has worked to this very day. And actually makes some pretty good toast. And as Papa would say,
Eat your potassium?
no, life gives you lemons or bananas and make banana splits.
Eubank, I want the best bank of
performance of Eubank Bank of Eubank for this season. We couldn't have done it without all of you participating in today's last show, but I think we all like to give a special shout out to a special someone here who has directed, who has wrote, who has been a great member of our cast, Mr. Jeff Campbell himself. We'd like to give this special award
I couldn't have done this without this wonderful cast and everyone else, all the crew and everyone who's come together. I do appreciate all the things that they've done for us. So enjoy and have a great afternoon. Thank you.